Well, good morning from Magic Kingdom. We are about to do something that we don't typically do. What are we doing, Mom?
Rope drop at Magic Kingdom.
It's just so funny because even when we were on vacation, we didn't typically do rope drop. Like, we would get here early, but not like to be the first people into the park. We would usually like have our breakfast at the resort, kind of like sometimes we would get up and take a walk or go for a morning swim. We were more on like a vacation pace. But I know a lot of people in the Disney community are like, if you don't rope drop, like you're not doing a Disney vacation. And I've done it here and there a few times over the years, but we're doing it today. We all got up early, we had alarms set, we are now here. The park opens at 9 o'clock this morning, so we're heading in right now through security around 8:50. Dad is currently getting wand down in security over there.
He's not happy about it.
We were trying to make it for 9 o'clock on the dot, but we're having transportation issues at the TTC. Yeah, like of all people that usually get stopped, usually it's me because I have camera batteries and everything else in here. I was fine today. Anyway, as soon as we get over to Magic Kingdom, we'll basically be rope dropping, but we want to see with getting here first thing, once the gates open, can we get more rides done? We're gonna test this theory. I know that's how a lot of people like to do Disney.
Plus the wait times at the parks, they're saying how, where is everybody? So we want to see what it really is like, if it's really packed or if we can get all the big attractions done this morning.
That's what we're gonna do. So come with us on this journey this morning. It's gonna be an interesting one. We really haven't tested these theories of doing the rope drop recently. Poor Dad, this is a whole production. What is happening?
We only come with this bag all the time.
Yeah, so I don't know what it is. Let's set off the bag. Okay, I think he's coming. Looks like they have a slight backup for the monorail. So I think we're gonna try to get on the ferry. There's one here right now. Let's see if we can make it. We have made it into the park, and you know that we're here early when the omnibus is out. It's rare that we catch this because they only have them out for a very brief period of time, like usually first thing in the morning. Sometimes I've seen it also out in the afternoon, but there's not like a set schedule for them. I'll link the video when I actually rode the horse-drawn carriage down Main Street. That was pretty recently, and I said in that I had never done that experience before here at Magic Kingdom. So that was really special, but I have only ever been on the omnibus out in Disneyland. I have never ridden the omnibus here at World, and it's my home park, so like, I need to make that happen. But right now, we are on the mission to try to accomplish rides. So omnibus will wait for another day. There's definitely not as many people in the park this time of day, which is so nice. Like, when do you ever see this pathway right around the hub completely open, basically? So we were coming up with our game plan, and we wanted to try to rope drop and go straight to Mine Train, but the app was already showing it was 75 minutes, and I don't think I believe that. But the thing with rope drop is they now do this thing that resort guests can get in a half hour earlier than standard guests. So anyone who's staying on Disney property has the opportunity to come in at 8:30, and I think a lot of people do run straight back to Mine Train. That's kind of like the thing. So we were gonna do that, but I think our new plan, we're gonna try to hit Mansion and Big Thunder and try to accomplish these two, because these are like the two big ones on this side of the park. So I think a lot of people are going to Mine Train. We're gonna try to hit this end of the park and then circle back. This is what I love about coming to the park at this time of day, because look at this. Like, usually this area here heading around to Mansion is always a bottleneck of people, and there's really not that many people back here with us. Just a couple other groups all out enjoying our morning. It's nice. And if you want to book your next Walt Disney World vacation, go ahead and contact my friends at 407 and Beyond Vacation Company. The travel professionals over there are amazing, and they would be so happy to help you out, so you don't have to worry about the stress of planning a vacation, and you just get to relax and enjoy all of the fun that comes with coming to Walt Disney World and that anticipation. You can get a free quote anytime at 407vacations.com. That always works out when we're in 407 of the parking lot. We are getting in line at 9:20, and it is posted a 15-minute wait. We'll see how long it actually is. This might be maybe 15 minutes being out here. We'll see. I will keep you posted. You will get all the updates as we go along, that's for sure. This one though, typically, like, I always see this at like 40, 50 minutes. If you hit it either like late at night, you could sometimes get lower than that, but the fact that we get to start off only a 15-minute wait, that's good. Something I haven't seen definitely during the daytime in the parks. Oh wow, the extended queue wasn't open, so this is probably gonna be maybe just like 10-minute wait. Love it. We love to see it. That was not even 10 minutes. That was great. Basically walked on this one.
Is this haunted room actually stretching? Which offers you this chilling challenge. Find a way out.
What's cool is this ride is actually going to go down soon because they're making some enhancements to it with the new movie coming out, which I am so excited about that. Smile. So one of the changes that we know is coming is going to be the Hatbox Ghost. And me and Mom were just discussing, we think it would probably go in the same spot as Disneyland has it, which is right here. Basically, it's now darkness, but kind of like as soon as you're exiting the attic to head into the graveyard scene. So yeah, with the changes coming, I don't think it's specific for the movie. I actually think that Disney was meaning to bring a Hatbox Ghost to Walt Disney World here back for the 50th anniversary, and it was one of those things that never came to light. That's just my prediction on it all. So I think we've actually had this change for a long time coming, and now it's just kind of coinciding with the movie. This is a good time to release it. But also, who knows? We might get a few little extra nods or characters or something. I think it's gonna be cool. I'm excited to see what they do inside here. So that should be happening pretty soon here. If they have the dates, I'll flash it up on the screen when this is going down. I don't think it's gonna be down for long because I would imagine they want it up during the hype of the movie being out and everything. Now off we go to Big Thunder Mountain. We're just moving right along. It's now saying on the app a 20-minute wait. We'll see if that's accurate. They always seem to be slightly less than what they're advertised. Oh no, well this ain't good. We have, that does not look like 20 minutes at all. If this is the line of people, probably because they have a bunch of big tour groups, it looks like just walked up. Okay, abandoned mission. That definitely was gonna be long. If the line was still outside of the queue, that's, yeah, no way is that gonna be 20 minutes.
It might pick up. They had, you could tell, just tour groups there. They all had the same shirts.
Right,
on, so
all trying to filter in.
I think we just got in at a bad time, but
we're not gonna risk it.
Yeah.
We said we'd rather like go and be doing something else, and then if it gets better, we'll circle back to that. But I think we're gonna try to hit Jungle Cruise, which is one that I haven't done in, oh my gosh, I can't even remember the last time that I have done Jungle Cruise because it's always such a long line. So that was the thing with this mission today of what we're doing. That was something I knew I wanted to try to hit, was Jungle Cruise. So hopefully we can make that happen. Okay, new plan. So we showed up to Jungle Cruise. The line for Jungle Cruise, you guys, it was seriously outside of the stanchions, and it had gone up to a 40-minute wait. And looking at it, you could tell it was either gonna be 40 or possibly even longer, because usually whenever I see it outside, and maybe they don't have all the switchbacks inside the queue opened up yet, but still, when you see it like outside there, usually it's always like an hour wait. So we decided, we're like, if we're gonna wait, none of us have had any breakfast yet today, and it's so hot out here, we're like, we don't want to get sick, so we're gonna take a break from rides and go get food. But this brings up an interesting topic. Like I said, we never, like on our family vacations, we were never rope drop people. We would kind of, you know, have a leisurely morning, maybe go swimming at the resort, then come over maybe around 10, 11. And with doing that and actually staying into the evening, I feel like we were able to hit things a bit better. I'm actually gonna go ahead, I'm gonna link a video. The other night we went over to Hollywood Studios, and in a 2-hour time period, we were able to do 3 of the major attractions in the park with basically like walk-on wait times. So I'm gonna say something kind of not the typical Disney news and information. I think with the patterns of what's happening in the park, I think so many people now try to get here and do the whole rope drop thing. I think it's actually better to come in the evening. I think if you actually want to try to get on as many attractions as possible, sleep in, get here when you want to get here, but then have enough energy to stay later into the evening. I think late night is better.
I think the fact that the resort guests are getting in a half hour before is different. Like back when we used to do it, one park would be open for resort guests. So you would avoid that one if you weren't staying there. Go somewhere else and you'd have the low wait times. But every park gives you early entry, so yeah, I don't think we beat them in.
That is so true. I'm glad Mom brought that up too, because I think that plays a factor in it. Disney always used to do it, like she said, that you would have one park that was the resort guests could go there for an extra perk of getting in an hour beforehand or something. Now Disney does it that across the board, you can go to any of the 4 parks any day of the week and always get in the half hour beforehand, which is great if you're a resort guest. But if you're not, if you're just pass holders like us, or if you're not staying on property, you kind of don't get the same experience doing a rope drop anymore. Because like you said, when we came in at 9 a.m., Mine Train was already showing a 75-minute wait. So I think all those people that got in the half hour beforehand run to the major attractions. So you kind of don't get that rope drop experience anymore. I don't know. Leave comments and let me know on your vacations, because I like having these discussions. Are you pro rope drop? Have you had good experience with it recently in the parks?
It may vary from park to park. This one, it may not be worth it. We are going to try some of the other ones. Animal Kingdom. It could be different experience, and at different times of the year too. Who knows? But right now we're going to try something I've never tried, which is so surprising that we haven't tried this yet. But at Gaston's, the big cinnamon roll. Looks delicious.
This is something that has been on my list for forever, and I don't know why we never did it. I feel like we would usually get here and either already had breakfast or like, I don't know, we were just having other snacks. We never made it back over here to have the big cinnamon roll at Gaston's, and that's what we're doing. This is a shout out to Kyle. This was actually his very first Disney work location on his college program, was Gaston's Tavern. And yeah, I have never, the only thing I've ever had here was the LeFou's brew, which I'm not that big a fan of, believe it or not. Here we have the breakfast of champions. We have the cinnamon bun, which smells amazing. I have high hopes for this. You can just smell the cinnamon. Oh, it's amazing. And then we also have the gray stuff cupcake, which I have not had this over here either. I've had renditions of this over at Be Our Guest, but I'm excited to try it here. Okay, the Little Mermaid is a 5-minute wait, so can't pass it up. We gotta do that. This one's one you can always rely on to be pretty quick. And we had the cinnamon bun. Oh my goodness, that was the breakfast of champions, if I do say so. That's a pure sugar shot. If you want to start your day with just pure sugar, go for it. But we would hands down do it again. And we were sharing the things. It's not like we each had one individually.
Yeah, by myself.
There's no way I think I could tackle that entire cinnamon bun by myself. But that was so good. The nucleus, that's the best part, where you have all of the icing and everything. That was delicious. But then, I think the thing that actually was the standout to me was that cupcake, which we kind of got last minute, just on a whim. The cupcake was honestly one of the most moist cupcakes. The icing was not super rich or sickening sweet. It just like went so nicely. I love that. It was perfect, absolutely perfect. Oh yeah, look at this. Here's a nice walk on for the day. There's nobody in this part of the queue at all. We've walked this entire way, haven't stopped once. That's awesome. This is what I want to see with a rope drop. This right here.
That's what this story's all about. Hey, where you been? I've been waiting for you.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. So there's some type of filming happening here in the middle of Tomorrowland. I wonder what this will be for. Could be just like the Disney Parks YouTube channel or their social medias. This is really cool. But yeah, now we've kind of given up on the whole rope drop mission. I'm gonna call this a rope drop fail because it didn't exactly go as planned, but now we're just picking and choosing our favorite attractions. Also, while I was filming that clip, we literally just walked on to People Mover, which yeah, we haven't seen that in years. So maybe there is benefits of getting here early morning. At this point, what time is it now? Because we had breakfast and everything. It is 10:43, so it's not like it's super early in the day. But we are walking on People Mover.
Tomorrowland.
See if we can see what this filming is down here.
express train keeps on rolling through the future, right by two of my favorite spots. Ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny people mover.
You think this is what's happening behind the Epcot construction walls? Maybe that's why it's taking so long. They're making a full progress city back there. Probably not, but we can dream. I forgot to try to get a trombone group this morning. I don't know if we'll still be here for the 1 o'clock drop, but there's Tron. There it is. I want to see one go by. We had a good trip on the People Mover. Now we're doing one of our other favorite relaxing attractions. We're gonna ride the train, and we have a special mission. We hope we can see our favorite conductor today, Conductor Frank. We're on the lookout. Hopefully, I think he works today. Hopefully we can see him. But you have to come say hi to him when you're in Magic Kingdom.
Never goodbye. It's always see you real soon. Para su seguridad, permanezcase con mind and there alone.
Oh, we gotta go on that.
That's cool.
Hey, we should just go on that. I know. It's a long route. Wow. Was it? Oh, that looks like fun. That baby? Yeah. Cool.
What are they going?
Unidentified users detected in upload conduit area.
And we have made our grand circle tour of the park. Still haven't found Conductor Frank. We'll keep looking though. This is interesting. So we're starting to make our way out of the park, and the express monorail is actually down. They have a sign that says please use resort monorail for access to the parking lot as well. That's crazy. I've never seen that. So yeah, this was a fun morning. I like the ambiance of being in Magic Kingdom early in the morning, but honestly, like, I'm calling this a fail. Like, I don't think rope drop is what it used to be. And like I said, leave comments below and tell me your personal experiences in recent years or recent months, especially since they made the change of letting resort guests get in with that 30 minutes in advance. Are you able to still utilize rope drop? That's what I want to know. Because yeah, I kind of noticed, I don't think it's the same as it used to be. I think, in my opinion, it's almost better to just come in the evening and stay later and let those bigger rides start dropping as the night goes on. I'd also be curious to know, maybe someday we'll have to do like a staycation and try to be in that 30 minutes in advance, the crowd that gets let in if you're staying on property. That's something else. If you've done that, I feel like in that way it could be worth it, because I feel like definitely coming in the way we did just for 9 a.m. everybody who's already been let in advance is kind of filtered into those big ticket attractions. Nonetheless, we had a fun day. We were able to do a couple things like Mansion we hadn't done in a while, so that was fun. But yeah, now we're gonna make our way out of the park. Yes. Just walked on. That's how it always used to be years ago. Remember that? Yeah. That was the good old days. Okay, so we made it back to the parking lot. This was, like I said, a fail for what we wanted to do, but we still had a good time in Magic Kingdom. Loved getting that breakfast. That was the highlight. I love that. Wasn't that good?
Cinnamon bun was good.
The cinnamon bun was so good. That made up for the fact we didn't get to do exactly what we wanted to do in our rope drop day, but we still want to try to do some rope drop days. I feel like Magic Kingdom is just the park that this is always so proud of, well, like no matter what.
We picked midweek. It was,
yeah,
you know, well, Thursday, and so it wasn't like it was a weekend, so we were testing it out. On the news, all you hear about in the media is that Disney World parks are empty. That we didn't find to be the case today. So we're gonna try some other parks at rope drop.
Yes. Yeah, I wonder like if we would do Animal Kingdom, like you said, or something like that.
Right.
So we're gonna maybe make this like a little bit of a series and see how our luck is. But for now, we're gonna head out. But thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us today. And with that, make today magical, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.